Although this campsite's on the road, since it's very close to the end of the road at the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, very few cars travel up this part. And there's only one other campground beyond this point before you get into North Carolina. I'm at the Rough Ridge Campground at the end of Forest Road 210. This gives you the idea of what the campsite looks like. There's only 5 campsites here at this campground on the Forest Road 210 or the Tellico River Road. As the evening fades, so do I. The coffee's starting to perk. This is Forest Service Road 216. Called the North River Road. I'm hiking up a little short trail in the Cherokee National Forest to an old house site called the Donnelly Cabin. My first trip to the Cherokee National Forest, and it's turned into a trip to explore the area and find new sites to come up here and visit, both the fly fish, backpack, and trailer camp. I'm sitting right now at the Donnelly Cabin. It's about a 5-minute hike in, not much climbing involved, and it's a nice old home. I had planned to leave this area today and head to the Smoky Mountains for a few days and do a short backpacking trip there. But I like this area up here so much, and there's so much to see in the Cherokee National Forest, that I'm going to extend it through the 18th when I'll move over to the Cataloochee Valley. I never miss an opportunity to come up and check out these old cabins and structures in the Smoky Mountains and the Appalachians and try to imagine what it was like living in these structures years and years ago. This is the first one I've been to though, that they'll actually let you rent and make reservations for overnight. And what cabin would be complete without an outhouse? Okay, starting back down the trail now, back to the truck. Starting a little day hike this morning along the trail number 93 that follows Laurel Branch in the Cherokee National Forest. Laurel Branch flows into Big Cove Creek, I believe it is. I'll have to check the map. But this looks like it's going to be a nice little creek walk. You can kind of tell the trail after I made my first creek crossing is not that well used. So we're going to head on in a little bit further. Trail in this area improves a little bit, so maybe it'll be easier to follow than I'd anticipated. A lot of blowdowns, look like they've had a lot of storm damage come through. I understand about this time last year, I think it was around Easter, they had some real bad weather up here, and I don't know if this damage is due to that or other storms, but looked like there was a lot of treetops blown across the trail. Okay, this is the third creek crossing I've had on trail number 93 following the Laurel Branch. This is what would be the fourth crossing of Laurel Branch on trail 93. Okay, I'm about 1.1 miles into the Laurel Branch trail, trail number 93, and I'm going to call this my turnaround point. Okay, we're arriving back at the trailhead. The trail is not a difficult trail, but it's not one that's well used. I'll have to look at the map, but I think the trail just ends at the Cherokee Skyway, so it really doesn't connect to anything. And if you were going to make a loop out of a couple of the trails up here, you'd have to do a lot of road walking to do it, which I don't prefer to do, and I know a lot of other folks don't prefer to do. But it's been a pleasant hike. It was enjoyable to get out after I thought it was going to be a miserable day, because it started out cloudy, overcast, looking like it might rain, but it opened up beautifully and the weather's gorgeous. Okay, hiking along Trail 163, trailhead at the Tellico Trout Hatchery, which is now closed. Passed only one other couple coming out. They said I had the trail all to myself. I'm 1 mile in on the Sycamore Creek trail, and I've done this piece of trail in just about 30 minutes. You can maintain a good pace on it, not hardly any blowdowns to step across, and those that are, you can easily lift a leg over. According to the GPS, my moving average has been about 2.7 miles an hour. Okay, I'm calling this my turnaround point for today. I'm at the trail junction. Okay, according to the GPS, I'm about 1/10 of a mile from the trailhead. Stopping real quick to sort of recap. The trail's an easy trail. Looks like it's well traveled. Looks like it is well maintained. leaving the Cherokee National Forest this morning on the Tellico River Road. It was 38 degrees when I got up this morning.